Oh, hey there, guys. Let me just quickly, I almost forgot to do this, turn on the music. But, yeah, we are back playing some more Binding of Isaac. I've done quite a few runs today. Most notably, the last one that I won involved me getting technology and lemon mishap and some damage upgrades somewhere along the way. It was quite a nice run. It ended up making me not entirely too overpowered, but powerful enough to beat Mom's heart by a narrow margin. And considering how good at Isaac I am, aka not very good at all, that's an achievement. I really like the variety of spiders they've added. By the way, I don't think I've mentioned that. Oh gosh, we're fighting the widow, and the picture for that was quite disturbing. His jaw was like all the way hung back. Also, really, I got hit by that. I'm literally bad. Okay. I hope they get that whole issue worked out with the continuing to move in one direction. It always seems to be a horizontal direction, but I have had it once or twice happen vertically. But yeah, I hope they work that out soon, because that's starting to bug me. That was just me that time. I can't blame that on the game. But yeah, like sometimes it'll move you into something, or sometimes it'll keep you from moving away from something. It's not very good. It will be a glorious day when this game works completely flawlessly. But it is still a glorious day when it came out, or it was still a glorious day. It is still quite glorious to play as well. I love it. Okay, hopefully we get something a little better on this this item room. What was it we got? That's right. Wait. We only have one item. Did we just not go to the item room on the last floor? I thought we went there like first. I don't understand what I've done wrong. Please let me know what happened in the comments, because I'm confused. Oh. Nice pun, it's bugging me. Oh, thank you. It wasn't intentional, but thank you for attributing it to me anyway. Alright. Definitely not going to unlock that chest. However, we will do this. Nice. Alright, Monstro. By the way, there is a fairly easy way to distinguish tinted rocks, but I've sort of gotten used to seeing tinted rocks now well enough, at least on these first few floors. The rocks become varied later, but the biggest indicator, other than color, is going to be the small X located on the rock. So there's going to be an intentional X painted on it. It's not really painted, it's more like engraved in it. Sort of like on this rock I'm standing next to, it sort of has a Y sort of shape to it. It's almost like that, but with an X. So yeah, that's one way to differentiate. I noticed that I looked at a tinted rock and I'm like, have I seen this pattern before? And when I looked on another tinted rock a couple rooms later, I'm like, sure enough, it is definitely a pattern. Alright. 2 spirit hearts, very nice payout. 4 spirit hearts, even better. And 2 bombs, not necessarily nice, but okay, at the least. Yeah, so we should likely be able to deal with the devil on this floor, since we have all these spirit hearts protecting our red hearts. Loki's horns are okay, obviously not great, but better than nothing, I suppose. Even if it is only an occasional tier. I imagine I imagine with other items synergizing with it, it becomes a lot better. Like maybe brimstone synergizes, or soy milk would. I want soy milk little planet, or small planet rather. That sounds like it could be a great thing. Also, I had a mom's knife run today, and I got soy milk, and it basically turned it into a piece of trash. So if you get mom's knife, don't take anything that would augment its number of like shots, because that doesn't seem to do anything except just lower the damage. If you get like glasses, I'm 99% sure you're not going to experience a decrease in power. It's just going to do nothing to it, as far as I would guess. But definitely for things like the soy milk upgrade, it is definitely a downgrade in that case. Oh gosh, he's committing seppuku. Got the devil card. That was actually a fairly tough mini-boss. I thought it may have been like a boss room at first because of the logo on the map. But no, very slightly different. There we go. And now onto the large room that seems to be gating our progress. Well, why aren't the doors open? Oh, hold on. Oh, there's flies. I couldn't hardly see them before it was too late. It was really kind of weird not being able to see their little fluttering wings because they're transparent with the black outline. All I saw were these little red dots. Disconcerting for sure. I think this is the first we've seen of these guys on Rebirth. They definitely look a lot larger. Sort of like a miniature Duke of Flies without eyes. Well, actually these guys do have eyes. What does Duke of Flies have that these guys don't? As far as I know, a little bit extra size. Where is he? Oh, there he is. And also Duke of Flies isn't quite so red-faced. There we go. Now we just need to... Yeah, there you go. Kill the bomb fly. That was actually a quite tedious room, despite how more or less simple it was. Lots of repetition. Ow. Don't do that. There we go, got our item room. I wasn't able to check the map because I saw these guys and I instantly had to focus. But yeah, hopefully we get a good item. Hopefully augment our Loki's horns here with a good tier effect. Possibly a complete tier change, like brimstone, quad shot, technology. Technically quad shot isn't what I'm looking for. Ouija board, it's okay. I'll enjoy the spectral tiers for sure. Means I can shoot through things and kill enemies behind rocks in tight spaces. It'll definitely be better. And we get Peep. Hopefully it's not going to be a very hard Peep fight. Ooh, nearly dodged into a bullet there. But yeah, we should have deal with the devil coming up after this fight, since we didn't take any red heart damage over the course of this floor. That was very close. I expected him to jump further. About halfway done. Oh, and there we go. Took part of a spirit heart. As Peep always seems to be able to do to me. He at least hits me once, often. Alright. You guys get out of here. I don't like you. You're very tedious to work around. I am amazed I did not get hit by that creep. I'm not amazed that I didn't dodge that, though. Yeah, come on over here. I wonder if they changed whether or not he can jump over rocks. I don't believe he can jump over rocks even still, but I don't necessarily have confirmation on that. Alright. Okay, so we got Guppy's Collar. Interesting, ×1 question mark. Pill, Speed Up, and Luck Up. Very nice. We also have 2 Pretty Flies. A Bombs or Key Pill, which I don't want. In fact, I'd like another one so I can trade it back. We went to the... yeah, we did go to the item room. So let's go on. 2 Pretty Flies should help out. Why are their tongues out? Are they just... do they like the taste of dirt? Seems a little weird. But, you know, people have different tastes. In this case, it's literally dirt. One bomb will open 2 pills for us. A health upgrade and a speed downgrade. So we're back at average speed, I believe. Here's my seed, by the way, just in case you wanted to see. I also did that to check if I was back at ordinary speed, and I am indeed. It's unfortunate, but true. Oh, that's nice to see. It seems that spectral tears will still break poop and stuff at an ordinary rate. They will not just like ignore them, or at least at a much increased rate. Okay. I don't like these Epic X stubs. They tend to get me, especially on very tightly strung rooms like this, where there's not much space to move around. Oh, we got a gauntlet of bullets to run through to get to our item room. Thankfully, we do have a key to go inside once we get past these. Alright. And we got Rainbow Baby. So he'll just shoot random tears. Right now, he's shooting what appear to be spectral tears. There was a homing tear. So yeah, he's pretty varied. Oh, Dark One. I have not seen him. He seems to have like a famine move, but he seems to track a lot better. So he doesn't just run across, he runs across and tries to go on the same Y plane as you. Dark One also seems to dark out the screen, although that's not really a big issue. I can simply look at him. Oh, thank you for the slowing tier. Oh, I don't think I have Deal with the Devil precedent. Hopefully he drops a Deal with the Devil item to begin with. Sort of like Fallen, because he is a fairly difficult boss. Just hit him with a good status effect or two, and he should be good to go. I'm not liking my reaction time to this. Then again, he doesn't give you much room to breathe. Alright. Oh gosh, this could be a nasty room. Ow. Yeah, as evidenced there by the fact that these Masks of Infamy are able to do that so quickly. They move a lot quicker once they charge, it seems. Or maybe that's just the appearance. Alright. Let's go to the large room. It'll give us a greater idea. Okay, so basically empty is what I'm getting from this. This is going to be quite the fun room. By the way, something I've noticed, it seems that particular rooms have particular sets of enemies as opposed to the pool being sort of randomized and different enemies spawning at random. I can't tell for sure though. But yeah, rooms like this you can tell are specifically designed for these kind of enemies. And maybe that's the way they had it in vanilla, and I just now noticed it. I don't know. There's no good way to tell. Ooh, that is a lot of bombs. But I need these 2 keys. Oh, I forgot I can't fly. I do not have a flying item yet. Now we have 3 keys. I might want to go back. But for sure we want to find our item room. So I'm thinking I want to go off to the left then. Get us our greatest chance as soon as possible. Okay, so it's a dead end, but at least we found the dead end. And pop goes the weasel. No, not quite. Come on. Okay, that was quite a... Oh! Interesting. He sort of globbed like the runners. I don't think I've seen that for a champion before. No, thank you, pretty flies. Saved me a bit of trouble there with the bullets. Alright, what else do we have? Well, we have Super Lust. He has a huge head. That would also apply to Super Pride as well. Get it like a bloated head or something. Alright, what do we have in here? Bombs. Very nice. And puberty. I don't know why it gave me the negative sound, like the negative pill sound for puberty. It's just not a positive. I wouldn't consider it a negative. Oh, charm tier from this guy. And now we have a full suite of orbitals, even though they are small orbitals. I guess Brother Bobby's okay if he's free. So let's go back up and go to our boss room now. Now that we've cleared out everything that we kind of want to. Let's go ahead and donate to our shop. I've already unlocked shop part 2, or like the upgrade part 2. I don't want to donate just 7 cents and get blue map, but I kind of have to, because I want to see what the blue map does. It looks like it reveals both kinds of item rooms, or like secret rooms to us. So let's open up both of them. Ideally the second secret room after our boss, in case it's an eternal heart. Oh wait, what? Why was I shooting at that? Okay, let's try to blow some of these guys up, and I didn't do a thing, so I'm not going to waste another bomb. Let's go ahead to our boss and kill him off. Oh, and of course it's a Mask of Infamy, because he's my favorite enemy. Are we on Necropolis? We are. I've unlocked all the different stages of Isaac, so now we have Catacombs, Caves, Necropolis, Utero, and the Cellar. believe those are all of them. I'm ideally saving this devil card for our Mom's Heart boss fight, but no guarantees. Brother Bobby's a nice little addition. Even a little DPS is good in cases where you need that brief window to be profitable. It is definitely a very difficult battle since I don't have something that can pierce through the front of the mask. Come on, quit doing this to me. Just let me hit you for once. Just quit it. Let me kill you. Gonna have to go ahead and break this out so that the few tears that we do get will kill him. Quit following me. Even if it is at a slower rate, you're able to keep up with me, which is quite disconcerting. Ow. Come on. Ow. Yeah, this may be the end of the run, surprisingly. I wouldn't be entirely taken aback about that, considering how not entirely good we are. But Mask of Infamy, you are a difficult boss. Maybe not as hard as the Gate, but up there. The Gate is one of the other bosses you can find on these later floors. He's basically Mega Fatty, upgraded, and he's 10 times harder, to my knowledge. Yeah, this would have taken ages if we hadn't done what we've already done with the devil card. Ow. No, thank you. I'd rather just hit you. Thank you. Oh gosh, that was... Oh, and we didn't go to the second secret room. Oh well, we can go to the next one. Alright, what do we have in our item room? Oh, this is a new item. Infestation 2, Infestation Shot. What does that even mean? When I hit things, does it like spit out flies? Or when they die? Oh, that is almost exactly what it means. Whenever they die, they drop a little spider that helps me on the next enemy. That is pretty nice. I'm not going to say it's very nice, but it's better than nothing. Come on, just die. Just die. There you go. Alright, to our left, I suppose, and gotta avoid all these. Ow. Didn't quite avoid it as well as I hoped, but oh well. It's also nice that they allow you to keep your spiders from room to room. I have to wonder if there's a cap on that. Sort of like they had with flies in vanilla. Or if you can just carry along as many spiders as you like. Oh, telepills. Oh, first I am error room. That is for sure. I'm going to take all this money before I decide to take synth oil. Is this taking us to the cathedral? Or just the next floor? Okay, just the next floor. Good. That beam of light misled me. I was concerned there. I wonder why it's called synth oil. It's interesting. Hopefully these hearts will just die. There we go. Alright. Oh, those annoying floating things and these guys that like to hide in their shells. There, they actually died pretty easily. I'm surprised. Rosary bead. Faith up. Oh, well, one up. Oh. So is it just like a chance to be revived? Is that why it's a question mark? And also revived with half a heart isn't exactly revived. Don't want to go in that room at all because there's no point. I wonder how. Oh, we must have brought a spider into this room. I was like, how did we end up with two in this middle platform? There's only one enemy. Oh, do we get a spider per section? We do. That's nice. So bosses like Larry Jr. could help us defeat other bosses in a way. Wow, that gurgle has considerably lower health than the boss. Maybe not that one. That one was actually fairly tough. But still quite a bit less resilient. 3 bombs. I actually haven't seen a bomb secret room like that. What do we have in our second secret room down here? We have more pretty flies that we can't use. Might as well use puberty because there doesn't seem to be a downside to it. I can see forever for the floor and a luck up. Might as well just keep a pretty fly on us. Don't see a point in it necessarily though. Oh, okay, thank you. Now we just gotta defeat this annoying guy. Thankfully our damage is fairly substantial. And I think luck up is making our Loki shot go off a lot more often. I think that's what's causing that, at least. It would make sense. Yeah, I have to wonder what else the rosary bead for us. Maybe it does for us. I have to imagine it would probably do something to the effect of like a miniature miter, giving us greater chance for spirit hearts or something. That's just a guess as to what it might be. Definitely no tangible evidence either way as of yet. And we got teratoma on, what is this, utero? Or yeah, utero. Teratoma, in my opinion, is actually easier than what's the other one, than fistula, because these spiders are much easier to take out if if faster, still easier. Alright, we're doing pretty good so far. We've made it all the way to the last floor. Almost entirely on luck. Now, well, that's not a very... oh, wait, what? Did that just spit us out in a random room? Or did I just absent-mindedly just walk through the last room without noticing? Oh, you guys all have to let me know about that as well. I'm not sure what the heck happened. There is just absent-mindedness or weirdness. Possibly intended weirdness. That's the best kind. Oh, thank you for just popping up below me. And we didn't get our respawn that time. This is another astrological sign by the look of it. I don't know any of them, so this will be interesting. Cancer. HP and you feel protected. Yeah, I definitely say 3 spirit hearts is protected. Also, our hands are now claws. I think, not entirely sure, but I think that's because the symbol for cancer, not like the astrological symbol, but like the animal that it's represented by is a crab. That would make a lot of sense. Just blow a big hole in the middle of the room. And nothing in the poop. Nope. Alright. Good, we made our quickest way possible to the end of the floor. We may actually want to go to the curse room for once in a while, because we definitely have the health necessary, though I don't think I'd like to risk it on such a wild thing like that. Sort of like playing with the stock market, not necessarily advisable. Alright. Ow. Yeah, maybe not. Don't want to play with fire. And that would certainly be what we would do in that case. Where is this guy? He just keeps going around. Ow. Thank you for doing that. Not really. And we have the Haunt. So this is actually a pretty easy boss. The toughest part is having low damage and trying to fight these things, because the things have a fair bit of health and two of them come at you at once. Wow, we've already lost all of our spirit hearts. So you see what I mean by having low damage is a bad thing on this boss. And he reveals his true face, in which he can occasionally spit out a brimstone shot like that. Gotta be careful when he opens his mouth so that you don't get hit. Just gotta go the other direction. And there was that keyboard glitch again. Oh, and there goes his regular shot. Thankfully he has a tell on that brimstone shot, otherwise we'd probably be dead right about now. I had to imagine. And there he goes. So the Haunt wasn't a huge issue, but he did take out, you know, like 3 spirit hearts. Alright. Doing good. I'll see if I can find a tinted rock to show you what I meant earlier by the X thing. Thankfully we do have a key to access this shop, or the item room right away. I wonder when the next shop upgrade will come and what exactly these shop upgrades do. I assume they provide additional items, but honestly I have no idea what they might add other than that. And we get Best Friend, which isn't a necessarily great item, but it's okay. Like, useful for situations like this where did something blow up before he blew up? Oh yeah, that's right, I accidentally set down a bomb by pressing E because I thought that was the action button. But yeah, he's fairly good for soaking damage. He's also good in cases. Okay, now if you look over there on that golden chest to the rock to its right, you can see sort of like a little X on it. That's what I'm talking about. You can also see that it's slightly tinted. But yeah, he's fairly good for trying to blow up things to get out of tough situations, but he's not necessarily good after that, especially since he's a 3-room charge. Seems a little bit much for what he is, but he is a free bomb. A free powerful bomb, no less. These spiders are really fast. I do not like them. Alright. We might want to go back to that other room and get a bit of money. But I'm not sure that that is necessarily necessary. Alright. We got some more of the... Oh, these are the jumpers. Or maybe we just didn't see the other ones jump and they could the entire time. I don't know. are weird sometimes. We ought to use the stars next floor when we get in. Hey there, Monstro. So yeah, that's a great use of him. He's on a boss. When you know where he's going to land, you can set him down and have him do massive amounts of damage, much greater than an ordinary bomb. But he does require that fairly large charge up. Okay, and we get caffeine pill. On to the next floor. And immediate. Oh, and then I forgot about the fact that it gives you a pill, so I left behind the stars card, so we're not going to be able to use the stars. And our telepills takes us outside the shop, which is not necessarily where we want to be, but hopefully we get a key. Give me a key, guys. Come on. Or a penny. Okay. I'd rather not get hit by you, but you don't seem like you're very negotiable on that. Yeah, see, these guys are just annoying. They tend to predict your shots, or at least that's what it seems like. Tears up. Not a bad pill, for sure. It's definitely a net positive. We definitely have a quick fire rate there. Okay, now we got our key for the item room. Oh, I don't like these guys. They have so much health, as well as the ability to shoot in 2 directions at once, which if you get the room full of them, I would imagine is pretty difficult. Oh, whipworm. Oh gosh, that severely increased our bullet speed. That could be interesting on a couple tiers. Soy milk, namely, have a huge cloud like a shotgun, like it would look almost exactly like a shotgun blast, except, you know, a little milky. No pun intended. Alright, where is our item room? Give it to us now. Alright, that's not going to be useful at the moment, maybe later. Let's check up. Actually, go ahead and check in here. Nope, not necessarily worth it. Especially not for 3 rounds of fighting. Maybe want to use a bomb there to blow that one chest out. But in the meantime, we must visit our item room and see what we might get. And yes, tiny planet. Oh, it looks as magnificent as I imagined it would. They get really quick around your like the base of your body, and they start slowing down as they continue their orbit, but that is cool. I imagine it's not very accurate. You basically have to rely on high fire rate to make it work, but especially enemies near you should fear you. Hey there, chub. Yeah, so basically you can just keep out of the way of enemies and hit them from just about any side. Okay, so we're shooting them, and they're starting off counterclockwise. Others seem to be maybe going clockwise. I can't tell if there's a directionality to it. Also, range up is going to be effective on this, because the extra range will allow the bullets to stay up longer, giving you a larger cloud. Soy milk would be an especially great synergy since it creates a cloud on its own. It would make this basically just a wall of tears, so no matter what, even if it's slow damage, it's hitting them. Okay, And we get to deal with the devil no less. The increased fire, or like the increased speed on our shots is also really helpful. Don't want to pick up the pact because it's going to cost us most of our life, and I don't think I feel comfortable gambling away that much of it. But maybe once we get a little more experience, we'll feel a little better about those odds. Aw. Just don't hit me. There you go. Do that. Just die. Small planet definitely seems to be nice. Oh, and there it goes. Oh, interesting. That was one of those champions that turns into a nub thing. A bullet barrage circling me to hit these guys. There we go. Yeah, on rooms like this where you want precision, it's not necessarily great, but especially if we get something like spectral tears, oh, I imagine technology would synergize amazingly here. Oh gosh, yeah, and things like this where you want to hit them at specific times where they're not close to you could be a little bit of an issue, but overall it seems to be a great item, all I imagined it to be. Oh gosh, that's a little crowded in there. I imagine something for orbitals would be good. That way I could protect myself in case anything does get rather close. Oh gosh. Yeah. I don't think there's necessarily a way to avoid that in the orientation we had. This should be a fun room. Just gotta keep an idea of where they're shooting so that I don't run directly into their path. Alright. Oh, here's our boss room. I believe that'll be the end of the floor, because I think... No, actually, we haven't found it on this floor. Where is our item room? Dumb damage. Oh well. Where is that item room? Certainly not here. I'd rather you not do that. Yeah, do that one. I'm fine with that one. Come on, just shoot. Or you could shoot me, you know, that's also fine. Not. Alright, where is the item room? Obviously not over here. So it looks like we have a library here. Unless maybe the other key accessible one was one of those double key rooms. I didn't look at the actual door, I just saw it on the minimap. Oh, by the way, it just seems that we have a natural spectral tears effect sort of on these things. And synth oil, oh no, synth oil and speedball just look so similar. But the shot speed up is definitely worth it. Make sure that our tears get out there quicker, like lightning fast apparently. Oh, don't want to make the same mistake. Okay, so I think the way to do this is come in, and the second those drop, yeah, there we go, we found it. And we got the hollow. This looks new. Oh, never mind. I just didn't remember the name. But yeah, this is the same guy from Vanilla. Probably a little bit tweaked, but mostly the same, I would have to imagine. Seems like he's a money dropping version. Yeah, he certainly is. How did we deal with the devil on this floor? Did we took a fair bit of red heart damage. That's surprising to me. Goat head. No idea what this does. He accepts your offering. Okay. Did that give us any stats or anything? Not to my knowledge. Alright, next floor. And we end up on the depths. Very nice. No catacombs or anything. Oh, we got some more of these annoying skull guys. At least we don't have to aim, we can focus on dodging. But things like these zombie heads are going to be harder to hit. Although at the same time easier because, you know, the whole scatter aids your aiming, especially when it goes in a centrifugal motion around you instead of in a straight line, which is often dodged by those zombies. There we go. Now we got some melty faces. Yeah, range up would actually be pretty nice right now. Just so we could have them stay up longer. Get a higher orbit. We'll have to check out what this goat head does. I haven't observed anything yet, but I don't think I've taken damage since, so it may be a damage sensitive thing. Wonder what offering it talks about. This game is full of riddles. I believe, if I didn't already know from NL in vanilla, I think that would also be pretty riddle filled. This is just, you know, new, so I don't have those riddles already solved. Alright, just a few more of these guys. Oh, okay, there we go. Key, very nice. Unlock the item room when we get to it. Oh. Yeah, some way to protect ourselves at close range would be nice. Cramped room with zombies. Good thing we have this item. At least it's better than the one with just like straight hallways that are nearly impossible to hit zombies in. Let's not go to our boss fight yet. Gotta find that item room first. Oh, come on. Are we actually even able to kill that enemy over there with our current tiers? Well, maybe. Oh, yeah, okay, good. I was about to say this better not be the first example of an unbeatable room. Alright. Is it over here? It is most certainly not over here. Where the heck is this item room? I've gone through like the entire floor looking for it. By the way, observing the way you spit out the tears, it seems there's no directionality to it necessarily, just the direction from which you spit it that might matter in some cases. Like if there's an enemy right in front of you, you might want to spit them out in a certain direction. Hit him with barrages of bullets. Quad shot on this actually, or like the glasses or whatever, would especially be nice. I'd see that being an amazing synergy. Epic hack, that might be a really hard sell, because Epic hack would basically wreck your day if you managed to hit anything near yourself. Which, since it has a severely decreased range, I would assume you'd be doing fairly often. So yeah, I don't see that being all too useful for Epic hack. But it would be interesting to just check it out, just in case. No secret room, but we do get some extra bombs. Fun. better not die. And I nearly just did, and I nearly just did. What is our blue aura? Is that the goat hoof? Or is that something else? Or the goat head? Maybe that's our astrological symbol because they glow blue themselves. It's entirely possible. Yeah, I think I'd rather have this. And of course I die. Dang, on such a good looking run. Basement XL. First XL floor we've encountered. Also, I believe this will be our last run, since we are approaching the end. Thankfully, we found our item room almost immediately. And we get basically some free flies, so mulligan, more or less. At least he works a little bit better than mulligan. Definitely makes him better. Actually, he works pretty efficiently. A lot better than mulligan to my eyes right now. Oh gosh, I've been cornered. That's the trouble with these kind of rooms where you get swarmed and there's only like 3 entrances. Is you're bound to get trapped somewhere. Alright. What is in here? Wait, oh, I forgot it's an XL floor. Oh, it's very nice. I just noticed that actually, that in vanilla, an XL floor generally meant that you were going to have to use keys on even your first floor item rooms. But they've changed that, so now it's both of them are free. That is very nice. Dumb keyboard thing. Don't do that. And we're getting gurgling for our first boss. I wonder what our second will be. How I hate how he cuts you off. He's already taken a spirit heart and a half. And we get the Bible. Temporary flight. Did it grant that before? I never took it because I took it once to defeat Mom. Actually, oh, I almost forgot. We can use Bible to defeat Mom on this. We've done that in the last game, but I forgot. Since this is a whole new game, we need to do a lot of those things again. So we'll have to take this all the way to Mom and kill her with it. I believe that gets its own unique ending. Maybe. And coin purse. What do we get for our pool? Amnesia. Oh, so that gets rid of the map. Bombs are key. And 2 look down pills. Rather not take either of those. Good thing amnesia does not last past the floor you use it on. So that would be bad. Come on, just die. There you go. Surprised I dodged through that bullet. But it's a good thing we did. Just die already. There you go. And we get remote detonator, which we will take the bombs from, but we will not take the item itself, because we want to kill Mom with the Bible. Alright, just 2 grandpa flies on this room, very easy. Lots of red hearts on this floor. Wonder why. Very nice, we actually managed to get through that unscathed, which is actually pretty surprising. Alright, Gertie Jr. Not gonna be a fun fight, especially since you're a champion version. Don't know what your champion version is. Maybe it's a gold kind, like where it drops money at the end, but it seems to like to drop flies fairly often, so maybe it's the spawning type, but not solely the spawning type. Also, am I getting more damage as this room went on? Or maybe I just have plenty of damage. No, my tears definitely got larger as it went on. 'Cause by the time that was over, my tears were pretty huge. Oh, rage. That's right. Okay, makes sense. I get it. Oh, curse of the maze. Does that make it so that we have a really long floor? Similar to Curse of the Labyrinth. I'm assuming that's what it is. Maybe it's just a lot of twists and turns along the way. So lots of branching paths. Got these annoying wall spiders, as well as the miniature small planet shooter. It'd be crazy to see what synergies you could use with technology. I'm assuming there's quite a few, but you know, I don't know. I haven't gotten many. Also, it'd be kind of cool if greed had a way of influencing you based on your money. So, the more money you had, maybe like he pulls you in to some degree, and the more you have, the greater the pull is. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I want to go down. There we go. Wait, did my... Okay, go back a second. Did my mind blip again, or was that another glitch or something? Like where I traveled through a room without going through the room, if you know what I mean. Like I went through the room, but I didn't enter the other room. I just sort of went out the other side of it without ever seeing it. I obviously went through it the first time, but I'm talking about just traversing. That's interesting. Also, I am nearly dead. That would be bad. Okay, we're dead. Fighting the Fallen. Goodbye. Oh yeah, there we go. Didn't dodge out of the way. We'll do like 3 minutes of a run. If it's a good run, we'll continue on however long it takes, but if it's a bad run, which I'm guessing it probably will be because I don't get a huge number of great runs, but we will end it if it's a bad run. Oh, come on. You got really fast really quick. You didn't even need to really see me to open his eyes. Alright. And a key for next floor. If we want to continue that far, or if we make it that far in the time allotted. Alright. Where is that item room? Oh, and we got another key further. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll take that. That fills us up. Tops off the gas tank. Alright, it must be down here to the right. Okay, that was quick, yeah. Definitely is. By the way, this is catacombs, this basement. Also, I used a bomb without warranting it. I accidentally pressed E when I was moving my ring finger to tab. Alright. An okay floor. I'm not going to end it necessarily yet. Gonna go through to the next floor and check what we get. Although, we'll have to fight the boss, obviously. If the second item isn't just complete positive, like it could synergize well with something new, or if it is something new that looks good, then we'll continue. If not, then tough luck. But we're not going to shoot. We're not going to shoot teeth tears. It's a meme if you couldn't tell. You know, tough love. But yeah, we should very nearly be done with Duke of Flies here. And he is dead. Alright, just gotta take care of the last few flies and see what we get. Pentagram. Toothpicks also works. That's pretty positive, I'd say. Hopefully we quickly find our way to our... or we could just fight Wrath. But hopefully we pretty quickly find our way over to our item room. It's nice to see that the bombs do a lot more damage in this. Reusable bomb buddy. It's a 2-room charge. Very nice. Come on, little gishes. And there we go. Oh, nice. We already found our item room here. Alright. And this is BFF if I'm correct. I got him on an earlier run. BBF. Big Beautiful Fly, actually. Not BFF. It is not a big, friendly fly. It is most certainly a big, beautiful fly. We'll go through the floor. It's not necessarily a bad item. It definitely has its uses, but it's sort of like Bob's Brain in the fact that it can also be negative if it hits anything that's close to you. So you just want to make sure you don't get too close to it at all points. Alright, Monstro. Take that. Oh, wow. That did a lot of damage. Also, he did a fair bit of damage to me. There we go. No, deal with the devil. Pentagram, though. Deal with the devil item, if I'm not mistaken. That seems enough of a positive to keep us going. Oh, we got some of those psychic bomb spiders that are really annoying looking. Oh wait, no, that wasn't a bomb one. I think that was BBF that did that. He also seems to respawn periodically like Bob's Brain does. That actually blew a bridge over here. That's very nice. Oh, I didn't notice the other one did as well. Oh gosh. BBF, you'd be much appreciated here, although they basically just killed themselves. So, not necessarily necessary anymore. Thank you, pretty flies, or halo flies rather, for keeping me out of that damage. Oh, and there goes the BBF. Oh, well, did we find our item? We have not found our item room. That was very close to killing us. Gonna save our bomb here for our boss. Or we can kill him even quicker. I will take a trinket, because one trinket is better than none. Not down here. Although it does look like a very harrowing room. Having quick enemies and like a bullet hell sort of shooter in the same room. There we go. We survived. Oh gosh, bomb spiders rather. Okay, we have a little bit better survivability going on now. There's our item room, finally. Been looking for you quite some time. Ooh, okay, this might just keep us going. Sad Onion, that is a huge tiers upgrade. Also, I like the fact that they now have those flies sort of start into a gradual spin up as opposed to just starting off in their position all the way out. But yeah, this is definitely a positive, especially if we can get an item that synergizes well with having high rate of fire. Anything that does damage is obviously good, because even a slight damage increase will increase the overall DPS significantly. And we get a tears up and an HP up, shot speed down. We still don't know what that goat head does, but I'll have to look it up or something, because it didn't show whatever it did very clearly, if at all. Hopefully it does something. Can't imagine they'd put in a useless item. Alright. Very nice. Yeah, our damage is pretty high with the high rate of fire. Very useful. Especially when you have to do crowd control, the high rate of fire is more important than the high damage in most cases. And oh yes. So this is an example of what I was talking about with great synergies, because we have high damage tiers that fire quickly and small planet. So this is almost just objectively good. Oh gosh, those guys were a bit surprising. Oh, we got a long hollow. There we go. You all sort of just collapsed at once into one bomb fly. And we get to deal with the devil again. Ghost baby. Well, we picked him up, whether we meant to or not. Alright, next floor, and we have depths again. Or, again, depths. I don't think we had depths this run, considering this is the first of the set. I'm not going to go for it, if it means fighting 3 waves of enemies just for a regular chest. Alright. Yeah, I like the fact that this automatically has like spectral tears applied to it. Whoa, hold on, what? That is weird. It's sort of like a black hole, so that it sucks both you and the tears in, as well as their bones. That's kind of cool. Yeah, let's just see what this looks like. Some tears just sort of stay as far away as possible. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Definitely messes with my brain. Oh. Oh gosh, there we go. Okay. Thankfully we killed it. Okay, what do we have in here this time? BBF, you going to intersect with one of them? No, I guess I'm just going to kill him. And spoon of some type? Oh, we got petrified poop. It feels lucky, so I want to take it, because I still don't know what that does. Whether it actually gives us a tangible luck up or not. Well, maybe. I don't know if we just have a luck of 1 to start off with or not. But let's see what this is. Oh gosh, it must be good. It has a 6-room charge. We'll test it out on a room with a lot of enemies, so if it spawns like a bunch of worms or something to fight for us or something, then that would help out. Okay. Gosh, that's a lot of bullets going out of those guys. Here we go. Ow. Didn't. Oh, and there we go. We've used up all of our evil hearts, our sin hearts, actually. Very good thing I figured that he would see me off screen. Otherwise I would have gotten hit. Let's go down, and not necessarily the right choice. Ow. Thank you, BBF. You are very helpful. Not very helpful. That should hopefully, yeah, be easy. Ooh, okay. Can we split him up a bit more? I'd ideally like him to be in as tiny chunks as possible. Or I could just, you know, kill all of them. That also works. Wow, this definitely helps with breaking poop. Alright, let's go through, and we got Monstro 2. Ooh. Oh, okay, that's just... I wouldn't consider that necessarily the best, but on rooms where there's tons of enemies, I could definitely see that being nice. It looks like it turns them, just all the enemies in the room, besides bosses, into poop. So yeah, that could warrant a 6-room charge in some cases. It's odd to see a 6-room charge offensive item, but I guess it does warrant it. Oh, and I ran straight into his brimstone. Alright, nearly done. Come on, just get hit. Get hit more. Why did he fire a shot over there? Thank you, BBF, for actually doing your job this time. Nice of you to join the party. And I'm taking a lot of dumb damage. But it is a fairly difficult boss. There we go. What do we get? Magic Scab. Alright, I'll take that. Wait. Interesting, our luck stat has not changed at all. Well. Oh gosh, we got some fires that can fire at us. Oh, I see CSGO is on Sin's to-do list tonight. What the heck, Greg? Oh, there we go. Okay, finally beat it. The Fool card, not necessarily useful. Oh gosh, this is going to be possibly one of the hardest rooms. Maybe not so hard. Whenever you hear that laugh, you gotta be on the guard and look at your shadow. If it gets any larger, then that is because you have a hand following you. And it's generally not good. Bad Trip is also bad. At least we found our item room. It's too bad we didn't find our boss room along the way, or like at the terminal as well. We'll go into the shop and see what we can get. I'd rather not have magic fingers, because I don't want to pay to win, literally. I don't want to get that either. I think I'll just donate. Don't know why I'm firing everywhere. Just go until it peters out. Which hopefully is not before the 150 mark. A black candle. Oh gosh, what could that do? Oh, and there we go. 152 is our max. Hopefully Black Candle does something that Blue Candle does not, or maybe like an upgraded version of Blue Candle. That would be nice. possibly a trinket. I don't know. I'd have to imagine it's an item since we found it in the shop. Come on, get hit. I don't think we can hit him. Oh, thank you, BBF. You are actually a lifesaver this time. Oh, gosh. This could be... Ow. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Once I saw our paths start to intersect, it became apparent that I was not going to make it out without damaging myself. Thank you for at least taking out one of them. They're doing a lot of damage to me. I don't like it one bit. Alright. And, oh yeah, it's a mom fight. Good thing we got our item room before now. What? Oh, BBF, what the heck? They're doing damage to me. Not mom. Hopefully this goes a little bit smoother than have the last few rooms. And it does not, yeah, nope, doesn't appear so. So that will be the end of the stream, because it is 16 minutes over, and that was the last run. So, I guess until next time, guys, oh, bye there.